Hey y'all, it's Dr. Shamanda. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things mental health, personal finance, and overall strategies to live your best life. Alright y'all, so it is July 1st. Oh my god. So honestly, I'm just like, I cannot believe this year has gone by so fast. It's not the end of the year yet, but we're halfway through it. Like, oh my gosh. And honestly, I must say, I'm extremely proud of myself. I'm just being real. Just for everything that I've been able to accomplish this year by God's grace and favor, just by staying focused and setting goals and being consistent and disciplined. And if I keep that same energy, keep the same focus, then I truly believe that by the end of this year, I can accomplish everything that I have on my goal list. So that's what this video is about. I want to share with you guys 4 things that I want to focus on, or will focus on, for the next 6 months of 2025, yeah, to finish out this year strong, right? So that I can feel good and proud of the person that I am right now, because this version of me made it to the finish line. So, and hopefully this will motivate you to set some goals and really look at like what you want to focus on the rest of this year. But before we begin, I want to say thank you to everyone who's watched my videos. Y'all, my channel is growing so fast. I got like 40 something new subscribers in the last 2 days. Like, that's crazy. I am so grateful. And I know this is a small channel, but I don't look at it like that. I'm thinking about every one of y'all as a person. So if I had 2,000 something people in front of me right now, I'd be nervous. So let's just be for real. So I don't take this for granted. And you guys take your time to watch my videos, to cheer me on, to celebrate my milestones, to give me suggestions, and to, learn from me when I share things about mental health or mindset, or, personal finance and things like that. So I'm just so grateful to have you here. So just know that. So thank you. And I also wanted to say thank you to one of my counselors. So if you guys know, this is my last week as a manager in my current role. I'll finish up on Thursday, which I'm excited about because your girl got off the corporate ladder. No, thank you. But I have enjoyed being a manager. But it's an honor, honestly, and it's a privilege. And I feel like I've done a great job. So one of my counselors gave me this yesterday. She gifted me with this just to say thank you for helping her out and, teaching her and mentoring her and things of that sort. So I'm grateful for that. And this is a real plant, y'all. And I love this. So thank you. Shout out to her for that. So let's get started. What are the 4 things that I really want to focus on the rest of this year? So the first thing is, if you've been following my story, my journey, you know that I have been straight up hustling, like, and I mean side hustling, like just busy, honestly. Like, I feel like I use the word productive, but like it really just is being busy, and I don't like that. It's one thing to be productive, but it's another thing to be just constantly busy. And for someone like me who, quite frankly, I live with anxiety disorder, which I worked through, and I have an autoimmune disease that there's no cure. I don't need or have time to be being busy all the time, being stressed out and worried, and just my mind hyper busy and hyper focused on stuff. Like, I'm not, that's not for me no more. I don't resonate with that version of myself anymore. And yes, I was able to accomplish a lot because of that. So it was a blessing and a curse, essentially. But I'm done. So the next 6 months, I first and foremost want to focus on finding and getting to know this new version of myself. The one who is the woman who leans into the soft life, who is, I ain't never not being feminine, but just relax and chill. You know what I'm saying? Not so career driven and all that stuff. And one might say, well, girl, mastered all your goals. You got all the education, the credentials, everything. What is there to get? So of course, but even if I hadn't, because trust me, there's things that I could still be working on, but I just don't want that stuff anymore. None of that stuff matters to me. I'm good. Like, I don't want none of that extra stuff. I don't. So I just want to get to know this version of me, and I really want to lean into rest. What does rest look like and feel like for me? I don't even know. I've been a mom since I was 18, y'all. Like, I don't even know what it's like to just relax. My kids are older now. Like, I'm not chasing any kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what it feels like to not have to do stuff all the time. Like, I don't know. So I want to get to know that version of me. Like, I feel like I deserve it. I put in the time to work If nobody deserves it, it's me. Like, I'm not a lazy person. Nobody can ever say I'm lazy, nothing. I've done everything. Y'all see these degrees and all that stuff back there, licenses and all. I got the other degree on the floor. I ain't even put it in the frame, the doctorate. Like, y'all, it's time for a break, okay? And I'm not even calling it a break. This is my new lifestyle, like, for real. And I know y'all gonna be like, okay, you gotta find something else to do. But it's gonna be, whatever I do, it's gonna be in alignment with this new version of me. I promise you that. So anyway, so just not so focused on the grind, no more grinding, none of that extra stuff. Just focus on resting and getting to know myself, this new version of me. The second thing is, this is no surprise, I want to continue on paying off debt, saving and investing, and just basically hitting my milestones by the end of this year. So if you know, in terms of investing, it's reaching $50,000 total invested. For saving, I want to have at least $12,000 in liquid cash in my high yield savings account. And for debt payoff, I want to have paid off my car. So no car debt, no credit card debt. I want to have paid off my IRS tax debt for 2017. That's like about $3,000 or less remaining on that. Start my student loans. They'll start the end of next month. Is the official start date. And then obviously just keep paying down my mortgage. So those things are already set. It's kind of like a set it and forget it type thing. Well, not necessarily forget it, but you know what I mean. Like, I have my regular check-ins. I have everything budgeted. Obviously with my new pay, I'm gonna have to see like exactly what my paychecks are gonna be. So then I have to go in and tweak it a little bit. And then once the insurance and stuff starts kicking in, I have to go in and tweak that. But at the end of the day, though, like, if I stay consistent, I should be good to go to hit those milestones this year, by the end of the year, excuse me. The third thing is, and this one's near to my heart, y'all, seriously, it's just focusing more on parenting. Not that I don't focus on that, but my kids are 17 and 18. So this is a new milestone, a new phase of parenting for me. And getting used to the idea that, like, my kids are, like young adults. Like, literally, my daughter she'll be 18 in, like, February. So, like, you're thinking about, like, 7 months or so, both my kids will be adults, technically. Because my son turned 18 in January. So, it's taken 6 months even to get to really even just accept that he's not a baby. Like, not he never, you know what I mean? Like, that he's an adult, technically. And then now I have 6 months or so just to enjoy my daughter being a little, you know, I can't even say it, y'all know what I mean. If you're a parent, you understand what I mean. Like, or if you're a caregiver or an aunt or niece, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I mean. It's just accepting and, like, okay, what does this look like now? Things like that. And I have to coach other parents with this, and they've gone before me and they already dealt with it, and now I'm experiencing it. So, and I've also worked with the kids who are going through the transition, so I understand. So, but it can be challenging. But I don't want to look at it as a challenge. I want to look at it as it's fun. It's an exciting time. And so the most important part about this, though, is I want to give my kids what I didn't have. And what I mean by that is, when I was 18, I was a mom. I turned 18 in November, and then by January is when I had my son. I had, like, birthed him. So since 18, I've been a mom, literally. And so I don't know what life is like being the age they are now, and not having responsibilities, not being a mom, or not having somebody to take care of, or think about rent and bills and diapers and all that stuff. I don't know what that looks like. And so for them, I want them to experience that life. I want them to know what life feels like to be focused on you, like to literally be able to focus genuinely and sincerely and fully on yourself, and getting to know who you are, and experiencing life and experimenting and just exploring, and not worrying about money and debt and people and babies. And I want that for them, and I'm excited for them to experience that. And honestly, I feel like that's the best gift I can give to them, is that level of foundation and security and stability to explore and to enjoy this season of their lives. And so that's what I really want to focus on the next 6 months, is having experiences with them, helping them, like, navigate, okay, what do you want to do for your career? Do you want to go to college? Do you, like, what is that you want to do? Like, getting their first cars. Now, I don't know if we're going to get no car this year, but you know what I mean? Like, just really leaning into this season, I think, right? And looking at that from the parent perspective, but also helping them navigate this journey as well. So I'm excited about that. And I'm, in so many ways, we're breaking generational curses, because my mom was a young mom. She had me at 18 as well. I was the first child. And then I'm sure my grandmother had kids pretty young too. She had 8 children. So I think my kids, and they're the first, like, my direct line, I guess, essentially, that just right now, God willing, it stays this way, that can just focus on themselves and be kids. Like, yeah, you're a young adult, but you're still a child, like, to me. 18, 19, y'all still kids. Like, you're still teenagers, literally. So, anyway, so that's what I'm focused on. And then 4th, not too much, but anyway. 4th is, y'all, I told y'all my last, like, a couple videos ago, I told y'all that because I don't have all this stuff to do, I really think that, I can be intentional about dating again. Like, I can really, I don't want to say again because I don't know. I've always been intentional about it, but, like, having the time, the freedom, the excitement, the readiness to explore and to actually date with intention, right? Because I am a woman who wants to be married. I do want that. Just because I feel like I was created to help a man in this earth, like, to build, to establish something. Like, I just feel that that's part of my identity. I feel it very serious. Like, because honestly, I have everything I want. I'm not like, oh, I need to fill a void, but I just feel like I'm supposed to, like, it, not from society, but, like, for me, like, it feels like something that is like a calling for me. And I'm just being like, honestly, like, I know some women feel that way about being a mom. I do, but being a wife, I feel the same way about that. But here's the thing with this, like, I really want to get to know who do I want to be as a wife, though. I think that sometimes we don't take enough time to think about that and reflect on the role that is of being a wife, right? What does that look like? How does that look and align with who you are as a woman and who you want to be? And how does it align with you being a mom? Like, just looking at it all, like, from all angles. And honestly, I'm grateful to be in this space of my life and to be even thinking about being a wife at this phase of my life, because this is exactly what I would have wanted for myself. If I was talking to the 18-year-old version of myself, this is who I would want to be. I would want to be somebody who's already established. I got my own money, my own career. I'm already who I am. I have my own brand, my own personality. I'm not being completed by nobody. Like, my husband's not coming in to complete me. He's not coming in to save me. I'm not this struggling single mom. And I think that was a fear for mine for a long time, is I didn't want anybody to save me. And if you ask anybody I dated in my early 20s, they'll tell you, like, I was like, well, just wait till I graduate and get it. They didn't wait. Now, anyway, we're not about to do this. Anyway, but that was always the thing, is like, I just want to become who I know that God has called me to be. And I feel like being that person would allow me to be open, just fully open to being in my marriage, if that makes sense, right? And I just truly believe that, not that I don't think that people are liabilities. I mean, they can be technically, but I never want to be a liability. I'm coming in as an asset. Baby, even if I ain't had no money, I'm still coming in as an asset because of just who I am. I just know that any man I'm with, you getting elevated already. Period. Just because of the way my mind works. I'm a visionary. So you tell me what you're trying to work on, we gonna 10x this thing, baby. So off the strength of that. But here's the thing too, like, I'm coming in with so much, you know what I'm saying? And I think for me, though, because I've experienced, not necessarily experienced, but I've witnessed financial abuse, that was another thing. I never wanted to be a part of a relationship where I was extremely dependent on my husband for finances, completely dependent. That was the thing for me. I saw it growing up, and I never wanted that. And I think that's why I kind of was like, I'm good. Let me wait till X, Y, and Z. So now I'm in a space of my life where, like, I feel good. And my husband, whether he's going to be a super wealthy man, or he's like a man that's, established but building, I do feel like he could rest easy knowing I'm not with him for his money, baby. Because first of all, I got my own, and second of all, like, when we come together, we're building from there. It's us together, we're building. So that's the mindset I take on, and So yeah, I know. I just feel like the next 6 months I can think about that for the first time, because my mind's not overwhelmed with like work and school and all this and this and this, and I'm in a season of ease and flow, and I'm in my soft girl life. I'm in an era, I don't even want to call it an era, it's just who I am now. So I can think about being a wife, and I might be a stay-at-home wife. You know what I'm saying? Work from home, work optional wife. But guess what, baby? I got money in the bank. I got assets. So it ain't me just mooching or nothing. It's just because I want to. Anyway, I mean, that's a decision he and I would make. That's like 2 years from now, maybe. Who knows? But anyway, I'm just saying, the next 6 months, I'm going to be thinking about that kind of stuff. So just know, if y'all want content about that, what's going on in my head, just let me know. Seriously. Anyway, I'm not a relationship expert. Don't ask me. But I can tell you what I think and how I feel about certain things. That's totally fine with me. If you want me to talk about financial abuse, because again, that is something that was a big deal for me, just trying to make sure I didn't get stuck in that. Let me know if you want me to talk about that as well, because that's the mental health and the intersection of mental health and finances. So let me know if you want me to talk about that as well. Anyway, again, thank y'all so much for watching these videos, being on this journey with me. I'm so grateful. So if you like this video, you know what to do. Like the video, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, see you guys later. Bye. Oh, and I'm going to change my battery thing. It's not a battery. It's like a electric thing. I got to get somebody to fix it. So, not too much. It's coming. I promise. Just bear with me. Alright.